Hi, I'm Christina Trauthwein, VP of Content and Partnerships at Hotel Business. And I am here right now with Gregg Forde, and he's the president of Island Hospitality. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
So, how did 2024 shape up for Islands, and what were some highlights of the year?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, 2024 ended up being a really good year for us. The back half of the year ended in a flurry. So that built up a lot of enthusiasm and optimism amongst the group, and certainly I think gives us really a strong feeling going in here in 2025.
Let's talk about the year ahead then. How does 2025, well, it's not really the year ahead. We're in 2025.
Yeah.
So how does it look? How does the pipeline look? And what's your outlook for this year?
Yeah, look, I think 2025 has the most optimism we've had in a while. It's pretty clear we stopped comparing things to 2019 and COVID-related items. It's pretty clear that guest expectations are very high, so service is really high on our list. But I think for the first time, there's some really strong optimism amongst our ownership groups and our company.
So Island is one of only two major national hospitality companies with RV management capabilities. What is the outlook for that sector? And maybe tell me a little bit about it too.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. I think that other companies in the last year and a half, and there's some recent announcements as well, have gotten into this space. It's pretty clear that hospitality reaches beyond just hotels. And this is an area of a stay side, obviously an outdoor stay experience, where I think both management companies, institutional investors believe there's some opportunity. And so I think there's just some interesting excitement around that. I think the year ahead is somewhat unknown. I think that they've stabilized from the expansion they saw during COVID. It's pretty clear that I think others beyond just us are seeing opportunity here and are excited about what the space can offer.
Yeah, we've been seeing that a lot too, even with some of the major brands coming out with some more of the outdoor experience offerings.
Exactly.
So,
yes,
yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, so how are you combating, we're taking it inside your company now, how are you combating some of your associate turnover? And what are the programs that you have to acknowledge talent and to retain that talent?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, I think I'm excited about this for most of anything in 2024. I'm really blessed to have a great team around me, especially on our human resources side. Our team took some major initiatives going at the end of 23, going into 24 to focus on this. It seems very simple, but I think communication was key.
Yeah.
So it was really important for us to get feedback beyond just a normal annual associate opinion survey. And so we are doing monthly check-ins, shorter survey questions, quarterly check-ins. Every associate that starts with our organization within 30 days is getting a survey, and the response rate has been much better than I expected. And that high response rate really allows us to get some real-time feedback about how their earlier experiences with us. And I'm really proud to say that we saw turnover down nearly 30% from the year before. I think it's true that there's some economic factors that change from 23 to 24, but I would say the majority of that turnover reduction really comes from the work that was done by my human resources team, our operations team, in executing those items. And most importantly, every management company's success lies at the general manager level. And so GMs have bought into these programs, were in the front line and taking on that feedback and making improvements where we could, I think really led to some great results there.
Yeah, I think it's so important, right? You have to absolutely listen to your employees and get their feedback in order to make them happy. And if they're happy, they'll stay, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, Gregg, we're going to end on this question. What are some challenges and opportunities you see for the remainder of this year and maybe even into 2026?
I think this year is probably more about opportunities. I think some of the challenges that we're experiencing, some of the same the last several years, but I think we've either mitigated those or we've learned to adjust to those. I think the opportunities for the year ahead is as the brands start to encourage owners to invest in capital, we'll start to see upgrades in properties. I know from our perspective, we have several owners looking to recycle some assets. So we're excited about some of the newer properties that can come to the portfolio. And then I think everyone, like always, is looking to expand, and in conference, like this allows them to encourage those conversations and hopefully can lead to some good things ahead in the year.
Thank you so much for your time, Gregg. I appreciate it.
Thank you.